Wowzers, Jumping Jeff here, and I trust that you're all having a great day. I'm based down here in Launceston, Tasmania, and we've had some snow in the highlands here, so it's a little bit chilly. But it's so great to have you here all tonight for our first travel party after we've officially launched. How great's that? Well, tonight I'm actually going to bring on one of my mentors and business partner and a lifelong friend for the last 14 years, Kylie Thomson. Has had an amazing track record this last few months with DreamTrips. She's actually our first Australian global recruiter to make the #1 on the top 10 list. And over the past, before COVID, the past 3 years before COVID, Kylie and her family went on 33 amazing holidays around the world. So it's so great to be able to host tonight's call, and so great to introduce to Kylie Thomson. How you going, Kylie?
Oh, thank you so much, Jeff, and thank you for stepping in as host tonight.
Last minute.
Tech challenges, so really appreciate you, and so great to have you on. And we're going to have Jeff come back and share a little testimonial a little bit later on. So thanks, superstar.
Awesome.
Really appreciate you.
Over to you.
Well, thank you, darling. Well, welcome, everybody, and so great to have you all on. And yes, it's so great to see so many of you new faces here. So if you're a guest, say g'day. Let us know in the chat where you are watching from, and let us know who invited you. So we are really excited that we have officially launched, as Jeff said, and oh my goodness. After the last 2.5 years of lockdowns and restrictions, I don't know about you guys, but I have been busting to dust off my passport and jump on a plane. And thanks to this incredible VIP platform that we're about to share with you, I'm excited to be heading off to Santorini in October. We've got another incredible trip up here in the Whitsundays in November, and a huge bucket list to fulfill for next year. So let me ask you a question. If you could travel absolutely anywhere on your dream holiday and time and money weren't an issue, where would you love to go? Where's your #1 dream holiday bucket list destination? And for me, that was absolutely Santorini. Now, I'm going to share my screen because I want to share a little photo with you before we dive into our presentation. And just timing wise, guys, we're probably going to be about 20 minutes-ish. Play from current slide. There we go. So this is my beautiful daughter, Leo, and this was her 9th birthday. So when Leo was just 6, I used to be a business owner. I used to own gyms. And at the time I was about to open gym number 13, and I was probably going to pull another all-nighter. I was working really, really long hours. I was not present and connected with my kids. And Leo invited me into her room. She'd made this beautiful little carpet picnic. And of course, my insides were like, oh, I don't have time for this. I've got so much work to do. Who are the parents who are watching this live or the replay? Like, we have those times, right? It's like, oh my goodness, we've just got so much to do. And there's just so many hats we're trying to wear. So I sat down with her, and when I went to leave, she burst into tears. And she said, Mum, all you ever do is work. You're always on your computer. You're always on your phone. When are we going to get the fun, Mum? And when are we going to go on holidays? And I got to tell you, it was like a knife through my heart. He was this beautiful 6-year-old angel before me, teaching me such a valuable lesson that the only time she got the fun, Mum, the only time that I was really present and connected with her was when we were actually on holidays. And I reflected on my own childhood, and my favorite childhood memories were when we went on holidays. So in that moment, I made a decision. I made a decision that I would become the fun mum. And in that moment, I made a decision that I was going to change my life so that I could be present and connected, and we could have a bunch more holidays. And thanks to this exact platform, this club that I'm about to share with you, as Jeff said at the beginning, I've been able to take my family, my children on 33 amazing holidays all over the world, from catching a tiger by the tail in Thailand, this incredible trip to Hamilton Island, which is we actually ended up choosing to move to the Whitsundays because of this trip. We've ridden elephants in Bali. Oh my goodness, we've just done so many incredible things, all thanks to what I'm about to share with you, which wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for this club. So travel is about to explode. Travel is one of the biggest industries in the world. And because people haven't been able to travel for the last 2.5 years, when you take something away, people want it even more. And so all of the research, all of the statistics are showing us that people are going to spend more in travel in the next 1 year than they have in the last 5 years. And that's really important to remember, because if you were ever going to think about starting a business in travel, 2 years ago would have been really bad timing. Right now, it's incredible timing. And that's why we are so excited for DreamTrips to be launching, because everybody is ready to go and create their dream holiday destinations. So DreamTrips has actually been around for quite some time. We're a 17-year-old proven product. We have over 50 World Travel Awards. We've already sent 1.3 travelers to 30,000 different dream trips in 70 countries all over the world. Pretty amazing, hey? So this is so exciting that we get to share this with you today, because this company is actually brand new owners, new strategy. The only difference is we have this 17-year-old blueprint of what we did really well and what the old company made some mistakes as well. So we are so rapt to be able to be part of the new launch team here in the Oceania region for Australia and New Zealand. So what are dream trips? Well, as the name implies, they are dream holidays. So they're not crap trips. They're not cheap trips. They are dream holidays at dream prices, or as I like to say, the champagne travel on a beer budget. Now, it's really hard to explain what a dream trip is without actually going on one, but I'm going to do my best, and this slide kind of summarizes it for us. So a dream trip is typically a 4 to 5 day experience. But the beautiful thing is you can extend them out. So for example, one of the dream trips I did to Mexico, we arrived a few days early. I had extra days in the middle, and then we booked a second dream trip on the end. So whilst we had, I think we had a 5-day and a 4-day trip, I think we were there for about 2 weeks, and you can extend them out at the same wholesale rate. Now, the difference with a dream trip to a normal holiday, one is the price. The pricing is insane. And that's because we get to leverage our bulk buying power because we have so many members a part of our company. Now, when you arrive, we get the VIP treatment. So I want you to think, if you've ever been to like a conference, or if you've qualified, you've won, a trip with your work or something like that. So we get the welcome reception. We get a private check-in. So we don't go check-in with everyone else. We get our own private check-in, and we get extra on-resort discounts. Now, we have different levels of membership. So depending on your membership level, there'll be different perks and gifts. So for example, when we did our trip to Hamilton Island, we were the higher level membership. So I got a bottle of Moe on arrival, and hey, me and Bubbles, that always makes me happy. We also had $200 worth of room credit that we could then use. Now, sometimes it might be upgraded airport transfers or upgraded rooms or an extra tour. So that's going to vary depending on which membership you choose. Now, you always have a host as well, and your host, oh my goodness, they're amazing. So they're there to help if something goes wrong, but also to make sure that you have that dream VIP experience. So that photo I showed you before of my daughter when we were out on the Great Barrier Reef, that was her birthday. And unfortunately, my gorgeous son, who at the time was 4, it wasn't a great day. It was a bit windy. It was a bit overcast. And he decided he did not want to get in the water. Now, what would happen on a normal holiday? Mum or dad would have to sit out while the other parent went with the other child, right? Well, not on a dream trip. Our host was absolutely beautiful. She took him to the underwater observatory section. She said, I'll take Zach. You guys go enjoy this experience with your birthday girl. where else could you go on holidays and have babysitting in the middle of the Great Barrier Reef? It was pretty cool. We also had all of our breakfasts included, and we had an extra dinner. So we got to meet some of the other people who were part of our club. And oh my goodness, like that's probably one of my favorite parts of this. It's like you get the experience of being on your own trip and being treated like a VIP, but at the same time, you still get to connect and meet other people. And we now have lifetime friends all over the world thanks to this club. And then what they do is they pick the absolute best places to stay at the best time of the year, the best places to eat, and the best tours or excursions, and they package it all up. So if you think of a normal holiday, most people, they exhaust their travel budget getting to the destination and paying for their accommodation. And often they don't have anything left to do all of those extras. So just that Hamilton Island trip alone, you know, for a family of 4, for us to do that day trip to the Great Barrier Reef would normally have been $1,000. That was just a free inclusion in our dream trip. Breakfast every day with the koalas, that would have been $36 per person per day. That was included in our dream trip. Half-day trip to the Whitehaven, like the number 2 beach in the entire world. Again, that would have been about $600. That was included in our dream trip. So when we say dream trips, oh my goodness, until you've experienced one, I promise you, when you go on a dream trip, you are going to be spoiled for life because you will not want to travel any other way. So let me give you a couple of examples. So here's one of our trips to Prague. Oh my goodness, this trip looks amazing. So 4 days, 3 nights. And you can see there that that's $268 per person. Now these prices are based in US dollars. So you do have to factor that in. So we've got a mix and mingle welcome party, 3 breakfasts, a farewell dinner, a half-day Prague walking tour with lunch included, and then additional discounts on purchases in the hotel, restaurant, and bar. Like that is incredible value. That's probably worth 1 night's accommodation. You're getting everything else included, which is pretty cool. Dubai, oh my goodness, this trip looks absolutely amazing. And look at that price. It's only $679 per person, which again is insane value. 5 breakfasts, 3 dinners, 3 tours, extra excursions, half-day visit to Atlantis, Aqua Adventure, including your park admission fee, round trip airport transfers. I don't know about you, it's pretty nice when you arrive at the airport and someone's got that little board with your name written on it. Again, your Dream Trips host your private check-in, and all of your fees and taxes are included as well. So you can see, like, we really package up these incredible experiences and wrap it up into what we call a dream trip. So there are trips everywhere. Vegas, oh my goodness, when I did the Vegas trip, I stayed at the Venetian and we paid less for the trip than what I would have had to have paid retail for 1 night's accommodation, which was insane. So whether you love beaches or the snow, theme trips like going and volunteering on a service project, there is a dream trip for every person on every budget with every single type of taste, which is pretty cool. So Dream Trips are our flagship product. In addition to that, our members get their very own travel portal. Now, we have quite a lot of members who are part of Dream Trips who actually have their own travel agency businesses. Now, they have joined this because usually we can get better prices than they can as a travel agent. How freaking cool is that? So we pay wholesale rates, and sometimes, especially with our Dream Trips, we're getting better than wholesale rates. So through your travel portal, you can book flights, car hire, accommodation. Now we've got activities, daily deals. You can put together your own packages. It's absolutely incredible. Now, there are 4 different levels of membership. Now, you may be thinking, oh my goodness, like I'm sure this is going to cost an absolute fortune. And gosh, I joined a timeshare about 12 years ago, and my timeshare cost me $26,000 to join. It cost me about $2,000 a year. And I can tell you, I don't get anywhere near the benefits that we get with Dream Trips. So our entry level membership is our standard, and standard's just a one-time fee of $199.99. So let's call it $200 to get you started, and then $70 a month. Now, our standard membership is perfect for someone who's probably going to go on just 1 trip a year. Now, that includes all of those fully curated dream trip experiences, and you can work through, you can book as many of those dream trips at dream prices as you like. Now, you've also got your own travel portal with that, so you can book all your airline, hotel, car rentals through our own reservation system. You can also book your activities. And I know there are many Aussies and Kiwis who absolutely love our cruises. So we are very excited to announce with our new launch that we will have our very own cruise reservation system as well. And we have a membership loyalty benefits program, which is kind of like a frequent flyers program. Pretty amazing, right? So I just look at that and think, wowzers, like that is such an incredible membership. But wait, there's more. Our next level of membership is a plus member. So this one's just $400 to get started and $100 a month. That has all of the inclusions of the standard, but now we've got some extra member benefits. So our vacation rentals, which is short-term stays, these are beautiful villas and condos. So kind of like your 1, 2, 3 bedroom apartments. But instead of paying the thousands of dollars like we did through our timeshare program, you can actually access these for like literally pennies in the dollar. You'll also get access to RV rentals. And I know that that's lots of fun. And a lot of families especially are loving to get out and explore with the RVs. And then you've also got some other different benefits in there as well. Now, this next one is my favorite, and this is the membership that I'm on. It's a priority membership. So this one is $600 to get started and just $130 a month. Now, this has all of your plus and standard membership options, but now we're going next level. So this is kind of like starting to get to your VIP luxury level. So now you also get your own world-leading concierge service. And I'm going to get Jeff in just a moment to share his experience using our concierge service because he's also a priority member. And the concierge is kind of like having your own PA. You can call them at any time to organize pretty much anything. Now, this one, and this is my favorite perk of this, it also includes your airport lounge access. Now, I was actually speaking to one of our members who's a travel consultant this week, and we were doing some pricing. So I think we priced it out. It was nearly $900 a year here in Australia if you were going to have a Virgin and a Qantas lounge access. So you put that together and then you look at what this is with all of the extra inclusions. It makes it pretty great value. And, you know, I've spent a lot of time in airports and I got to tell you, it's way nicer if you've got the airport lounge access than when you don't. Now, this also comes with our best price promise. And this is another really great perk. You get the loyalty points support desk. So this is like a concierge who you can then give all of your loyalty cards, frequent flyers, and they will basically work out putting together all of those loyalty programs, frequent flyers, your credit cards, basically put all of those points and loyalty programs together to build a trip for you. And you can do that up to 2 times a year. And that alone, I don't know if you've ever tried to do that before, it is so time consuming. So that is another incredible benefit to our priority membership as well. And then our last one, this is for our next level, high end, only the absolute best will do. This is my dream membership, and that is our elite program. So our elite membership is just $2,500. And I just want to just share that for a moment. Like $2,500 for this membership is insane. I paid $26,000 for my timeshare. And I look at this elite and just go, oh my goodness, like it is amazing. Now this one's $500 a month. So this isn't your, I'm going on 1 trip a year. This is you're someone who does a lot of travel. This is also really great for our corporates, our general managers, our CEOs, and our entrepreneurs who are traveling all the time. So of course, Elite has all of the offerings from the other 3 membership levels. It also now gives you your private concierge, so you can make private jet bookings. You've got access to luxury yacht rentals, private cruises, that loyalty desk where you could use your loyalty programs. You can do that as many times as you like. You've also got exclusive elite dream trips, which are very luxe and next level. And as an elite member, if you go on any of our dream trips, you'll get elite upgrades as well. So you'll definitely know that they're an elite member with the extra inclusions that they get as well. And you also get access to the luxury resort and villa offerings. So, oh my goodness, how exciting are these new memberships? I'm excited because this is the first time I've actually been able to share these new memberships, which is pretty cool. So pop in the chat box and let me know, which one do you love the best? Which one is right for you? Because, don't pick something that's outside of your budget. Pick the right one for you, because here's the thing, you can upgrade or downgrade or cancel at any time. It's not like my timeshare where I'm locked in for life. There's no lock-in contracts. It's month-to-month membership, upgrade, downgrade, or cancel at any time. So pop in the chat and let me know which one are you. So for me, I'm a priority, and one day, someday, I do look forward to being an elite. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a moment, and I'm going to just bring Jeff back on, because Jeff had a recent trip to Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Jeff's from Tassie, and I know that you had an incredible experience with using our concierge. So can I get you to share that with everyone online tonight, Jeff?
Yeah, my pleasure. And whilst we're on that holiday at Brisbane and the Gold Coast, it was only just June, just recently. My son, he had a broken ankle, and it was struggling to get around Brisbane and the Gold Coast, and around Brisbane at the time. And I mentioned this to Kylie, and she suggested, well, why don't I give the personal concierge a call and see what they can do? Well, had nothing to lose, right? So hopped on live chat, typed away, and I thought, okay, just gave them the situation, let them know what's happening. And I thought, yeah, we'll see. I was a bit naive, right? Anyhow, 30 minutes later, a lady named Evelyn come back, and she said, yes, sir, I've got your wheelchair organised. Where are you staying? Where can we drop it off? It's this much. How would you like to pay for it? And is there anything else I could do to help you today? And I was, wow, really? So we sorted out the wheelchair, and Harrison was stoked because now he was able to get pushed around Brisbane City and the Gold Coast and still be able to join in all the activities. And I thought to myself, well, all right, well, this concierge is pretty great. It's helped us organise that. Let's see if we can get a few other things organised. So I reached back out to Evelyn, and I asked her if she could help us organise some activities, family-friendly and wheelchair-friendly activities. She said, yes, sir, no problem. Came back with a list of 3 activities for us with the prices and all of that sort of thing. So there was a themed adventure game. There was a true crime tour. There was a city highlight tour. And I thought, finally, so we sorted all that out. And then I thought, finally, let's just see if we can get our, I needed to get access to theme park tickets to the Gold Coast. Might as well use this concierge, right? So Evelyn got to work, and it was all simple. Nothing was too hard. Everything was really easy. It was a dream to work with. And I think this concierge system is amazing. And I wonder how I ever lived without it when I was going traveling. Well, personally, I'm sold for life, and I haven't even been on a dream trip yet, but I will soon.
Oh, Jeff, thank you so much for sharing that. And how awesome, like the concierge,
love it.
There. It is so underutilized, guys. So when you come on board, please, 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 like I said to Jeff, just ring the concierge. That's what they're there for. So yeah, thank you so much, hun. That's amazing.
My pleasure.
All right, guys. So that is our travel membership. So for most of you, that's all you need to hear. But I would love to just grab just a few more minutes of your time. And my request is that you just open your mind to something else. Now, most people join to become members of our club because they love to travel, and they'd love to travel more. And we've shown you how you can save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list. But guess what? There's one more little piece to this. Now, this part is not for everybody. I absolutely love coffee, but I don't want to own a coffee shop. If you love to travel, you may not want to have an online travel business, but I'd love to share it with you. And here's why. When you start traveling and posting photos on your social media, your friends and family will be saying, oh my goodness, like, how did you do that trip? And they're going to ask you information anyway. So I'm going to now show you how you can actually create an additional income stream. And whether you just want to earn an extra $50 a month, or maybe you want to earn, hundreds, thousands, or millions of dollars a month, anything is possible with this club. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so how to earn with DreamTrips. And of course, now online businesses are the way of the future, and word of mouth, oh my goodness, that is the way things are done. But we have this really cool online system, and our system is we do a little Facebook post, we invite someone to watch a little video or jump on the presentation exactly like you have tonight. So I want you to ask yourself, how hard is the person working that invited you to jump on here tonight? They're not at all, right? They're probably sitting back with their glass of wine or their cuppa, and I'm doing all the work because that's how this works. So you can literally build this business in just 5 minutes a day. There's no boss, there's no quotas, there's no expectations. So this is your business, it's your life. And as long as you're compliant, you can do this your way. So a business in a box in DreamTrips literally is just $30 a month. Now, guys, I have been a business coach for 15 years. Now, when we used to run gyms, our gyms on average were about $500,000 a year $500,000 to purchase. And they used to cost us $30,000 a month before we made 1 cent of profit. So to be able to kind of dip your toe in to see if this entrepreneurial gig economy thing is for you and have everything done for you. So Jeff, who's been hosting tonight, Jeff and I are business partners. And Jeff, whilst I do the business coaching, Jeff builds websites and all of the online funnels and automations. Now, we charge our clients thousands of dollars because that's what it costs to set up your own business. So for this, to have an independent business, to be an independent business owner with DreamTrips for just $30 a month is absolutely insane. But we do want to set you up for success. And one thing, it's really important that you have a product that you're passionate about. So when it comes to business, if you're passionate about travel and going on dream holidays and having lots of fun, tick. That's the first thing. The second thing is we need to have a system. A system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. And I've got to tell you, I've seen a lot of business systems over my 15 years as a coach. This one is absolutely the best. It's so super simple. And it's why I recommend this to all of my clients. And then the last thing is we need to set you up with the right strategy. And our strategy, guess what? Our strategy is to send you on a holiday. So to help you do that, we want to make sure that we get you started with the right pack. And we have 3 different packs available. So a dream pack is just $1,000 to get you started. And then that's going to take you to the priority membership level. Now that's going to give you access to a discounted Discover Dream Trip. I'm going to show you those in a moment. A Discover Dream Trip is a tiny little bit different to an ordinary dream trip because that is for our business builders so that we can actually have you experience the product, also get to meet some of our other leaders. And if you've ever been involved with one of these types of businesses in the past, normally to be able to qualify to do one of the top trips with the top leaders, you've got to be in it for a long time. You have to have, hundreds or thousands of people on your team. Well, when you join DreamTrips as an independent business owner, you can book one of those trips and instantly you get one of those incentive trips even though you've only just gotten started. Now, our Discover Pack is probably our most popular option. It's just $1,500 to get you started. And then you've got your membership again at the priority level of $130 a month. And we're going to add the business onto that too, remember, for the $30. Now that includes a Discover Dream Trip. It includes that entire business in a box. So that absolutely is the best way to get you started. And then we've got our Discover Elite Pack. So that's going to give you a Discover Elite Dream Trip, and it's going to get you into that elite level membership. So guys, these packs are seriously a game changer. I have seen so many other companies where, you have to be in it for years before you get to do one of these high level trips. We want you to experience our product. And then we're going to give you just a little training on that trip on how to be able to share dream trips with confidence, how to take really great photos that you can share on social media, how to do really cool little videos that then you can use when you get back to promote your business online in literally 5 minutes a day. So we are so excited about these discovered packs. So if you're looking at the business, you just have to choose which pack is right for you. And of course, remembering those, the one-time enrollment, that's, you just pay that once, and that's your enrollment fee for life. And then you've got your membership. Now, the first two, the Dream and Discover pack, that includes a priority membership. Your Discover Elite is your elite membership at $500 a month, and then you're just going to add on that $30 a month for your business. Now, you can still upgrade or downgrade your memberships as well. So if you wanted to downgrade to a plus or a gold, you could totally do that too. So guys, with the Discover Dream Trips, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to share some of these with you. So Discover Thailand, I mean, oh my gosh, my favorite part of this trip was they took our independent business owners out for this full-day island hopping, or the other one was you got to do a half-day culture and culinary experience where you went out into the local markets, and with a private chef, you got all the ingredients and then came back and learned how to cook the traditional pad thai. Oh my goodness, I love pad thai. So amazing. We've had a few of these now to Dubai. This, oh my goodness, this Discover to Dubai looks so amazing. Kenya is another Discover trip that we've had so far. I think we're on our third or fourth trip now to the Dominican Republic, which is, oh my goodness, this trip, it's an all-inclusive. If you guys have never been to an all-inclusive, they are so amazing. And this one, and I know we've got Kerry online. Kerry and I have booked this trip. So we are going on this one in October. We are so excited. And guys, like, this is how amazing this is. Like, not only are we doing this trip, our mentors are going on this trip. The owners of the company are going to be going on this trip. So not only are we checking off a dream bucket list destination, you know, we're going to have the most incredible experience, but we're getting to hang out with the most amazing, really cool people as well, which is so exciting. And since we have our Aussies and Kiwis online, let's do a little drum roll. We are so excited to announce that very soon we will have our very first Discover Down Under. So we are planning a Discover Down Under dream trip to the Whitsundays, and we don't have dates confirmed yet, but we are looking at November this year, and we cannot wait. This is Whitehaven Beach, which has been rated the #2 beach in the entire world. So we can't wait to meet you all in the Whitsundays, or you could do a Discover anywhere in the world. So guys, when it comes to getting paid, we have 5 different ways that you can get paid. Now, I'm not going to run through all of these tonight because it can be quite confusing. So the first thing I want to share with you is we have a first order bonus. So all that means is when you personally introduce someone, you get paid. Now, we then have a binary pay, and that can pay you up to $1,000 a month. We have a binary check match. So that's like a leadership pay. So if you build a team and you help others to be successful, then you get rewarded for that as well. Now, I love number 4. If you're not a business entrepreneurial person like me, but you love to travel and you have friends that travel, you might not want to even talk about the business to people. You might want to just go on holidays, post your pics on social media and help other people travel. And if that's the case, we have an uncapped customer acquisition bonus. So what that means, you get paid that direct commission every time you sign a customer, but you also get paid a little residual every single month for referring that customer for the lifetime of their membership. And then we have number 5 is our matrix pay. Now, from a business perspective, this is the one that we are the most excited about. I'm not going to share the details, but what I will tell you is that by personally introducing just 4 member business owners into this business and making sure that they're placed correctly, you can earn up to $1 million a month, which is just absolutely insane. But of course, I do have to say there are no guarantees of income. It does take time, effort. You need skills, experience, you need to be coachable, you need to follow the system and all of that good stuff, but it absolutely is possible. So guys, timing is everything. So really, right now we're no longer in pre-launch. We are in day 2 of being launched here in Australia and New Zealand and around the world. But there are just a handful of people who've already gotten started. So you are seeing this at the very, very, very beginning. So my question to you is this: what are you most excited about from this presentation tonight? Is it the travel? And if it's the travel, get back to the person who shared this with you and let them know which membership suits you best. And we cannot wait to help you check off some dream bucket list destinations as you save a bucket load on these incredible travel experiences. Now, if you were excited about the business, then oh my goodness, timing is everything. To be in this at the very beginning, when you join, you lock in the very next best spot in our team. So anyone who joins after you, they can then become part of your team and you can actually profit from them, which is really exciting. So don't delay, get back to your friend straight away, get your questions answered. Your friend, we've got a lot of new business owners who've joined us in the pre-launch. So they're probably not going to be able to get your questions answered, but so they'll pop you in a little three-way chat with one of our leaders so that we can get your questions answered so you can make the right decision for you and choose the best membership. And then we can help you get started and get you earning money as you have these dream holidays all over the world. So guys, the last thing that I want to share with you is, we are only here on this precious planet for such a short period of time, and time is ticking. So if you are if you're not living the life that you absolutely love, if you are not where you want to be, if you do want more, then if not this, what else? Do something, create a life that you absolutely love. And for me, I absolutely love travel. I love to have fun. I love making new friends, and the people within our travel community are all absolutely amazing. And for me, I just feel so truly honored and blessed to be able to be part of our Oceania team, because my goodness, we get to hang out with the best people in the world as we travel the world. So we can't wait to welcome you to our team. So Jeff, I'm going to hand back over to you to wrap us up, my friend.
Wow, how cool was that? I'm so excited about Wet Sundays. I can't wait to bring my family up. It's been one of those bucket list things, to take our family up to there and to even do it on a VIP experience. It's going to be so great. Anyhow, thank you for everyone who joined our call. It was good to see so many new faces on our call today. So that was awesome. And we look forward to seeing you on one of the beaches around the world very soon. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.